I would take this opportunity at first to introduce Mr. Leonard Jackson, CEO of Ambipalm. Since childhood, Mr. Jackson was determined to be successful. He has close to 20 years of professional experience, ranging from international BPOs, training and logistic industry. He is a versatile trainer come life coach and has trained over 10,000 candidates in different soft skill programs, customer experience workshops, leaderships and mentoring sessions, etc. in corporate companies and colleges. He has a proven record of solid management capabilities with a consistency track record, with a vision to always help people in need through a successful business model. He has moved ahead with the belief that when you aim for the stars and have a strong conviction that with self-determination, anything can be achieved, his labor has borne fruits. Like he always says, making a difference differently, and through Ambipalm, we will always be racing to save lives. I would like to welcome Mr. Leonard Jackson onto the dais. Thank you. Next, I would like to introduce Ms. Doris Pradhan, COO Ambipalm Health. Ms. Pradhan always strives for perfection without compromise. She is self-determined and strong-willed to go on, pushing the boundaries and setting new standards for excellence. She hails from the city of Joy, where she has lived most of her life. She is placed with an All-India rank of 54 in the National Eligibility Test, NET. She is a PhD scholar in the field of plant biotechnology. Her dream and passion are to always help others in whatever capacity possible. Like she always says, I want to be a difference maker. Let's welcome Ms. Doris Pradhan onto the dais. Thank you. We also have amongst us Ms. Daraksha Khan, a business development, sales and marketing professional with over 20 plus years experience in banking and real estate, and a parallel experience in training and development. She is very passionate about her work and focuses on result-oriented outcomes. I would like to invite Ms. Daraksha Khan onto the dais, please. Thank you. Mr. Abir Chatterjee, our Honorable Chief Guest this afternoon, need no introduction to you. He has worked in over 50 Bengali cinemas and a few serials over the years. He has portrayed the famous literary characters Byomkesh Bakshi and Faluda with equal elan. He has won many awards, including International Bangla Film Award, NABC, for Best Actor, Star Jalsha Parivar Award for Best Jury and Best Actor, and the joint winner at WBJFA, Most Popular Actor for Byomkesh Boythro, amongst others. Let's welcome Mr. Abir Chatterjee onto the dais. Thank you, Mr. Chatterjee, for being a part of Ambipalm's official launch in West Bengal market. I would now request Ms. Doris Pradhan to present Mr. Abir Chatterjee with the bouquet and welcome him. Now may I request Ms. Doris Pradhan, COO Ambipalm, to say a few words.
Kolkata, our very own city of joy. Kolkata is my home, and this city has given me so much, whether it be memories, learnings, the will to fight, to name a few. I have spent most of my life here, and I, like every other resident of the city, can happily say, Amar Kolkata, Amar Shahor. Ambipalm Racing to Save Lives, founded by Cameron, Leonard, and me, is a company that has only one mission, and that is to make patient transport in our country better and safer. Even though we've been operating in the city through a soft launch for over a year, I know many of you haven't heard of fuss much because of our restrained marketing activities during these unprecedented corona times. However, with our limited capacity, we have already been able to provide ambulances to our valuable patients, especially during COVID. We can proudly say that we have already been able to create a very positive impact. These aren't my words, but from many of our customers who have already used our services. They already bear witness to what we have accomplished. In a country where we know most of the times getting an ambulance on time and most importantly a pocket-friendly ride is a challenge. We have realized that this is a major pain area which we intend to arrest. We have seen and I have personally faced sometimes ambulance companies charge exuberantly high to benefit from the need of the hour. The ambulance industry is a very disorganized industry with no set SOP. Ambipalm as a corporate company has come in to make a difference and to put these challenges away. We as an organization want to give back to the society. So we have created a blood feature on our app. If any of our users are looking for a blood donation, they can place a request on our app. And anyone who would like to volunteer to donate can come forward. We connect the requester and the donor. Whether you need blood, plasma, platelets, even COVID plasma, look no further and use our app. This is an absolute free of cost feature. Let's work together to make our city, our country, have one of the largest patient transport systems in the world. Reminds me of our city's own cricket team in the IPL, Kolkata Knight Riders slogan. It says, Korbo Lorbo Jeet Bore. Yes, with Ambipalm and Kolkata, we will sing together. Amra Korbo, Amra Lorbo, Amra Jeet Bore. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Pradhan. I would now request Mr. Lynard Jackson, CEO, Ambipalm Health, to share a presentation and the vision of Ambipalm.
Thank you all for being a part of this event. We appreciate you taking all the time and coming and spending time with us. We appreciate each one of you. I would like to just give you a little insight about our operations as an organization, what we do, so that you get a clearer picture. Just excuse me if I keep moving around. I tend not to stand in one place, right? So I don't stand behind the dais too much. So just to let you know about our operations, we are currently operating in 16 cities across the country. Cities like obviously Kolkata, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Lucknow, Pune, to name a few. We have tied up with more than 500 plus service providers across the country with an operating fleet of 3,500 plus ambulances, different types of ambulances. And we intend to increase that fleet to 10,000 plus in the next 1 year. Now speaking about West Bengal, we tested the need in West Bengal. We wanted to see how the people would accept something like this. So we did a soft launch a couple of months ago. And the results were actually phenomenal. The plan is now to focus majorly in working in different parts of the country, obviously in Bengal as well, and to enhance the system of patient transport, right? We want to expand obviously to Durgapur, Kharagpur, Midnipur, Asansol, Siliguri, of course we're already there, and others as well. Now during a medical need, cost of an ambulance should be the least of your worries, is what we believe in. So, we want you, during that time, to focus on the medical need and not worry about the price, right? An Ambipalm actually helps you get an ambulance on time, but more importantly, helps you get you one which is affordable. India as a country is evolving, so whether it be ordering food, whether it be online shopping, any other stuff, we do that all online. So why not, when we require an ambulance, why not do that as well online with a few clicks of a button? Now the Ambipalm app is obviously available on Google Play Store and Apple iStore as well for you to download. And this helps you get an ambulance with a few clicks. And I literally mean when I say a few clicks. You don't have to go through an entirely long procedure. Now, we boast of having more than 50,000 plus downloads, and I'm sure that is going to spike up like crazy once, you guys download the app as well. Now, you would see that when you request for an ambulance from any part of the city, you will be able to get an ambulance within 10 to 12 minutes. Obviously, there are certain conditions that has to be met. But most of the time we've seen with our past experiences that our ambulances are able to reach within 10 to 12 minutes. How is that possible? Because we have strategically tied up with our ambulance service partners across the city. So when you look for an ambulance, a notification goes out to our service partners that is around you and is able to respond to your need when there's a requirement. Now, in case you don't want to use the app, which I would encourage to use because it's very user-friendly, but sometimes some people don't want to use the app, not to worry. We have a 24/7 call center support which is multilingual, which means it caters to English, Hindi, Bengali, Kannada, Malayalam, various other languages. It's a 24/7 call center and it's a toll-free number. And the number is 1-800-270-911-911. That's our toll-free number. So when you require an ambulance, in case you don't want to use the app, do not hesitate to give us a call and somebody on the line will always be available 24/7 to help you. Now, what makes Ambipalm, what makes our app different? Let me tell you this. We are the pioneers of something like this in the industry. Why I say that? Because we have developed something called negotiations. I'm sure you understand by the term itself what negotiation means. And I'll tell you why did we do that. Because in the last year while we were operating our business, we noticed that a lot of customers would look for an ambulance and they would not be able to pay the exact amount or the amount that was quoted before. So a lot of times they used to say, we'll get back to you, even when it was an emergency, right? Because obviously we are catering to all walks of life, all kinds of people. So what we've done, we developed something on our app called the negotiations feature, which means you as a customer has the power of controlling the price. So when you look for an ambulance, you can enter your pickup and drop location obviously, and Ambipalm would give you a recommended price that would be charged for that particular trip, depending on the type of ambulance, the distance, etc. Now, you can, if you feel the price given is a little too high, you have the ability of keying in what is the amount that you think you can pay for that ride. Now, that information goes out to our nearest service providers, and definitely one of them would respond whether they would like to go with that price or they believe that they will not be able to go with the exact same price but a little higher because of the circumstances. And once you select one of them, the guy who's giving the service provider who's giving you the quotations, if you feel that this is the cheapest for me and the best option available, you select that and then immediately an ambulance is dispatched to your location. So now when you need an ambulance that is safe, professional, courteous, corporate level, think no further. Because Ambipalm is here and we are here to stay and provide you the best service in class. Now, of course, we don't only cater to the general public because of the kind of business that we do and because of the kind of traction that we've been built. There are a lot of corporate organizations that we've also signed up with to provide them ambulances stationed at their location. We can boast of some of the corporates, which is to name a few is Boston Consulting Group, Swiggy, Rise India, Syngene. That's some of them, right? But there are a couple of others that we've signed up with. So we help them get an ambulance either stationed or on call. Of course, because we belong to Kolkata, we want to do something for Kolkata as well, right? So we're on the verge of launching, or we're coming up with something called Ambi Citizens. What is this? Basically, this is something where we're creating an initiative where if there's senior citizens requiring an ambulance, they will be given a priority line and will be given better discounts as well. So that's an initiative which we plan to launch immediately, and I'm sure that would benefit our senior citizens as well. Now, I would like to make a personal call out, and this is to everyone here in your contacts or online or even any hospitals around. As an organization, we want to tie up with hospitals because we want to become the patient transport system for your hospital. So we have a plan in place, we have a particular scheme in place which will not just benefit you as a hospital, but more importantly benefit the patients who are coming to and fro the hospital. So my personal call out to all hospitals around the city, if you want a professional ambulance service, a partner who can provide an excellent service, look no further because Ambipalm is here and we are here to make a difference. So now when you're in a medical need, look no further, like I said, because Ambipalm is here, and we will ensure that we will always do our best to provide the best facilities that's available for our patients. I would like to thank you for being a part of this event, and of course, in the words of my co-founders, Cameron Abraham and Doris Pradhan, let's make a difference differently. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jackson. Now I would request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Obir Chatterjee, to say a few words on Ambipalm Health and Services.
Very good afternoon to everyone out here. First of all, let me thank Team Ambipalm for making me a part of this program. Thank you to all of you. See how this app works and what are the features. I think that has been briefed quite well by now. The point is, if we are looking for an ambulance, it's evident that we are under stress, we are in a medical emergency. See, so in that kind of a situation, we all know that our decision-making power becomes haphazard because of the stress, because of the anxiety we have. And unfortunately, all of us have gone through this with our family members, with our neighbors, with our friends. So in that situation, when you don't know how to react, how to book an ambulance, you are actually looking for a friend, and I think Ambipalm will become your friend because it's with you in your mobile phone or in your any electronic device you are using, where you can book an ambulance with. So the process was like as easy as booking maybe an Ola cab or a Uber cab, but the feature which makes Ambipalm more friendly to us, there is an option to negotiate the price, number one. For the last 1.5 years, we are trying to find out this deadly virus called Corona, and to be very honest, the place where I stay, I was like kind of listening to ambulance sound all like throughout the day and night. It was quite unnerving, but when the point came when a very close family member was going to be admitted because of Corona, the first thing which came to my mind was, everywhere where I go, where I see an ambulance, it's written there, not for infectious disease. So what to do now? Thankfully, I had friends whom I called and I said, see, this is the kind of emergency situation I have. Tell me what to do. They took the responsibility from me and booked the ambulance. But here, if you have installed this app in your phone, you do not have to call your friend. And at the same time, getting a clean, sanitized ambulance for your family member or friends or neighbor, it's a headache. Once you have this app, that headache is also gone. And at the same time, in time of medical emergency, if you need blood, where to get the blood donor? And you know, there is no time. You can need the blood early in the morning, maybe in the midnight. You have this app for that. So I would thank the whole team for coming up with this idea of getting this app. All I can say, for entertainment purpose, we have so many apps in our phone. For delivering food or delivering other items, we have so many apps. So why not Ambipalm? Please download this app. And as I can see from the demo, it's quite user-friendly. The younger generation will find no problem, and I believe even the senior people, the way they are, getting accustomed to this techno-savvy things, they will also find no difficulties in navigating this app. So all the very best. কিছু কিছু কথা থাকে যেগুলো খুব কঠিন কথা, যেগুলো আমাদের শুনতে ভালো লাগে না। অ্যাম্বুলেন্সের প্রয়োজনটা কিন্তু ঠিক সেরকম, কাজে এই কথাগুলো আমরা এখানে যারা এখন আলোচনা করছি আমরা প্রত্যেকেই ভীষণ গম্ভীর হয়ে শুনছি, সেটাই সিচুয়েশন। কারণ এই ঘটনাগুলো আমরা চাই যেন কখনো না আসুক, কিন্তু তাও সেগুলো আসে। সো ইটস বেটার টু বি প্রিপেয়ার্ড ফর দিস মেডিকেল এমার্জেন্সিস। আই উইশ ইউ অল দ্য বেস্ট, এবং আমি এটাই আশা করব যে কারোর যেন এই অপশানটা কখনো না দরকার হয়, কিন্তু আমরা সকলেই জানি কখনো না কখনো এটা আমাদের প্রত্যেকেরই প্রয়োজন হবে। সো প্লিজ ডাউনলোড দিস অ্যাপ ASAP. Thank you.
We would now see an audio visual on the Ambipalm app.
Please stay on the line for assistance. Please check the number you have dialed.
Help! What happened? I just fell.
Call someone.
He just fell.
Hello.
Hello, City Blood Bank. How can I help?
Yeah, I'm looking for AB plus donor. Do you have anybody who can? Yeah, I understand. But can you help me? Thank you.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hi.
Is everything okay?
No man, my father diagnosed with COVID and I needed plasma by the end of the day. I'm unable to find AB positive.
Yeah, I'm aware of it.
No. Please take care of your mom, okay? Bye.
Hello, Dad.
What happened?
Mom.
What?
When seconds count, don't panic. Getting an ambulance for your loved ones or someone who is in need is just a tap away. Ambipalm's advanced ride schedule algorithm ensures you get the ambulance in the quickest possible time. You can even schedule an ambulance for your planned visits. Our ambulances are equipped with state-of-the-art necessary amenities to ensure high-quality care at all times. With hundreds of ambulances in its fleet, Ambipalm acts as an aggregator for ambulance services. We provide advanced life support, basic life support, and hearse services. Our light tracking mechanism enables you and your loved ones to track the current position of the ambulance, giving you the right information every time. Our well-trained staff is always ready to assist you in the best possible way.
Hey, did you check Ambipalm?
Ambipalm?
Yeah. Let me help you.
Ambipalm's blood feature helps you get blood, plasma, platelets when you need it the most. Making a difference differently has always been in our hearts. Building employment, creating opportunities, saving lives, and being on time are some of the core values that has made Ambipalm's foundation really strong. This is why Ambipalm came into existence, as we want to play a vital part in society through a successful business model that not only does best what it's supposed to do accurately and consistently, but more importantly, creates a trend for others to follow. Ambipalm is here to stay, and we will always be racing to save lives. Ambipalm is now available in Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Kolkata. Ambipalm, with you when you need the most. To book an ambulance or donate blood, download Ambipalm from App Store, Play Store, or visit www.ambipalm.com.
And yes, I forgot. Thank you, Mr. Chatterjee, for your encouraging and kind words. I would now request Mr. Chatterjee to formally unveil the logo along with Mr. Jackson, Ms. Pradhan, and Ms. Khan. A big round of applause, please, as we unveil the logo of Ambipalm Health, racing ahead to save lives. Moving forward, we would have the question and answer session now. If you have any questions, you may please ask.
The house is now open to the members of the press. Karo kuchiyo questions থাকলে please address it to us. We'll be happy to answer all of them. আমাদের নিজের অ্যাম্বুলেন্স নেই as rightly put by the director. আমাদের সব aggregated মডেলে আছে. We have over 2000 ambulances in entire West Bengal. So Kolkata যদি আপনি বলবেন definitely plus 500. I'm just giving you a round figure. I'm not telling you the exact figures, but West Bengal 2000 plus আছে আমাদের. Yes, yes, absolutely. Aggregator model হলো they are ambulance owners. ওদের সাথে একটা agreement sign up করা হয় so that we can use and give them the trip details and they can complete the trip. So then we give them the leads to them and ওরা just complete করবে.
প্রাইস কি রকম থাকছে আপনাদের?
হ্যাঁ, আমি এটা বলতে চেয়েছিলাম. So as rightly put by Mr. Ravi Chatterjee that this is not a daily feature and আমরা আশা করছি that you all don't need an ambulance. But yes, আমি একটু আগে একটা মিনি হার্ট অ্যাটাক হচ্ছিল আমার, কেন my friend from Hyderabad, Mr. Ravindra Reddy, yes, he was showing you a demo because if we show you the live app, our 24/7 call center, ওরা একটা বিপ পেয়ে যাবে and ওরা অ্যাম্বুলেন্সটা ডিসপ্যাচ করে দেবে. So extremely sorry to all the present here. We should have mentioned it's a demo. As a marketing head, আমার একটা ছোট্ট heart attack হচ্ছিল and I could see all your faces, eye expression rather in the mask. You know, you all have seen 90,000 from Great Eastern Hotel to Apollo was like too much. So yes, so I mentioned in the beginning that my friend, the design lead and the digital marketing head, Mr. Reddy, you can come up, Jana, it's fine. So he's from Hyderabad and probably we had to tell him that Salt Lake Jabo, but he actually booked it to UP. But yes, the prices are absolutely affordable. Okay, we understand health is, after COVID we've realized that health is really important. Yes, আগেও ছিল, COVID এর পরে আরো realization এসে গেছে. So definitely, we are keeping the negotiation feature. আপনি আপনার প্রাইসে যেতে পারবেন if you want to go to the hospital. Yes, ma'am.
So one of the reasons why we boast about having low prices of our ambulance is because when we tied up with these service providers, our partners, we've actually made a statement to them saying, if you charge extra, I will give you less leads. If you charge lesser, I will provide you more leads. So would you prefer more leads with a little discount, or would you want no leads with a higher price? So that's the reason why we are so confident. We boast about providing the cheapest ambulances, I would say boldly in the country as well. Because for us what matters is touching the patient party, and that's important for us, addressing their concern. So price should never be a worry for patient party. Now at the same time, that does not mean if an ambulance costs you 500, you can get it for 100 rupees. I mean, that's obviously not possible. We're a business, so we have to look at best ways how we can make everybody happy. But yes, this is what we actually tell all our partners. Charge lesser, because if you charge lesser, I can provide you more ambulance requirements as well.
প্রথমত আমার একটা প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে যে আপনাদের এটা অলরেডি লঞ্চ করে গেছে, মানে এটা সার্ভিস পাওয়া যাচ্ছে কলকাতায়?
Yes. Soft launch. We did a soft launch.
কবে থেকে সাধারণ মানুষ কবে থেকে এটা পুরো পরিষেবা পাবে?
It's starting from now, full-fledgedly.
আচ্ছা, দ্বিতীয় প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে, ধরুন আমি একটা আপনাদের অ্যাপ বুক করলাম, যেটা আমাদের এখানে সবচেয়ে বড় সমস্যা, হাসপাতাল রিফিউজ করে। আমি ওই হাসপাতাল ধরুন আমরি বা অ্যাপেলো কোনো একটা পেশেন্টকে আমি নিয়ে যাচ্ছি, সে বললো আমার এখানে একটা চিকিৎসা হবে না, আপনি অন্য কোনো হাসপাতালে দেখুন। তখন আমি কিভাবে বুক করব বা কিভাবে আমি সার্ভিসটা পাবো?
Yes, আমাদের Ambipalm ambulances আপনার জন্য ওয়েট করবে ওখানে. So we have the feature where you can actually tell the Ambipalm operator or the call center, 24/7 call center, একটু দাঁড়াতে. Waiting charges are very, very nominal. We will wait for you. We will wait over there. আপনি আরেকটা হসপিটাল চেক করবেন, we can take you from there also. So it's not that একটা ডেস্টিনেশন আপনি চেক করলেন, আমরা ওখানে ছেড়ে চলে গেলাম. We will wait till you admit your loved one and then we can leave from there.
না আরেকটা হসপিটাল থেকে আরেকটা হসপিটালে যেতে যে চার্জটা, সেই চার্জটাকে ওই হসপিটাল থেকে ওই হসপিটালে চার্জটা দেবে?
হ্যাঁ, দেখুন চার্জটা
থেকে ওই হসপিটালে
এক্স্যাক্টলি চার্জটা দেখুন প্রথমে তো আপনার যেখানে বুক করেছেন ওটা তো উঠে গেছে. নাও অ্যানাদার বুকিং ইজ ফ্রম দি হসপিটাল উইচ ইজ রিফিউজড ইউ টু দ্য নিউ হসপিটাল. ওখানেও একটা চার্জ আসবে. বাট ইয়েস, উই আর ওয়ার্কিং অন ইট বিকজ উই আর থিঙ্কিং দ্যাট দিস ইজ আ এমার্জেন্সি. সো আমরা ডিসকাউন্টিং একটা অফার করি. নর্মালি এই সিচুয়েশনসটা হয়েছিল ডিউরিং দ্য সেকেন্ড ওয়েভ. বাট ইয়েস, নাও নো মোর, মানে এটা ডেইলি একটা আইটেম নয়. But definitely there is a charge. I will not say that the charge is not there. But yes, a discounting feature is there.
আরেকটা প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে, যেটা আমাদের এখানে বিভিন্ন অ্যাপ ক্যাবের যেটা প্রবলেম, ড্রাইভারের প্রবলেম, মানে তাদের স্বভাবের প্রবলেম, তাদের অ্যাটিটিউডের প্রবলেম. আপনারা যে অ্যাম্বুলেন্স প্রোভাইড করবেন, তাদের কিরম ধরনের পরিষেবা, তাদের মানে কি বলবো প্র্যাকটিস রয়েছে, কীভাবে বিহেভ বা তারা কীভাবে চুজ করছেন অ্যাম্বুলেন্সকে, মানে কোন ধরনের ড্রাইভারকে, বা বুঝতে পারছেন মানুষ একটা এমার্জেন্সি, সেই সময় যদি কেউ যদি একটু মিসবিহেভ করে, আমি যাব না, আমি করবো না, এইটা কীভাবে আপনারা এই দিচ্ছেন, অ্যাচিওর করছেন?
তো আমরা যখন সিলেক্ট করি ড্রাইভার, when we are selecting a driver, they undergo a 1-week training.
আচ্ছা,
A full 1-week training of how to speak to patients, because we understand যে আপনার লাভড ওয়ান যখন অসুস্থ তখন হতে পারে মাঝে মাঝে আপনি একটু চিল্লে ফেলেন, বিকজ আপনি চিন্তায় আছেন, পেশেন্ট পার্টি চিন্তায় আছে. সো উই ট্রেন আর ড্রাইভার্স যে সামনে থেকেও যদি মাঝে মাঝে কেউ চিল্লা, ইউ ডোন্ট রেসিপ্রোকেট, আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড what situation they are coming from, what situation they are going through. Our drivers are always wearing masks, always wearing hand gloves, especially because of this COVID time. They are kind, which I can give a guarantee about, because আমাদের দুদিন আগে একটা রিভিউ এসেছিল, আপনারা আমাদের রিভিউ চেক করতে পারবেন on Google. The patient said, I didn't believe I was in India. রিভিউটা এই ছিল, I don't believe I was in India. I felt I was in another country because of the treatment that I got from Ambipalm. So be rest assured, our drivers will be kind and courteous towards you.
আমার লাস্ট প্রশ্ন সেটা হচ্ছে যে আপনারা গ্রামাঞ্চলে কত দূর পর্যন্ত এই পরিষেবা দিতে পারবেন বা দেওয়ার পরিকল্পনা করেছেন?
I'll take that because I look after the expansion. গ্রামে যদি বলবেন, এখনো we have not পুরোপুরি we haven't ventured. আমরা ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গলে নন মেট্রো সিটিজদের টাচ করেছি, দার্জিলিং, শিলিগুড়ি, দুর্গাপুর, আসানসোল, ডেফিনেটলি ওখানে অব্দি পৌঁছে গেছি. ইন দ্য কামিং 6 months আমাদের টাই-আপস আছে উইথ a lot of NGOs. আমরা ক্যাম্পিং করবো for blood donation, which is giving back to the society. By the way, I just want to repeat this, it is absolutely a free feature. So blood is a free feature. You, I can become donors and requesters. So আপনার questionটা যেটা আছে is applicable. In the coming 6 months, we are venturing to all the small villages. Yes, we need partners and helpers. We will be tying up with a lot of government organizations. We'll be reaching out to them. So this is our effort of reaching out to NGOs and small platforms so that we can tie up. Definitely this is there in the coming up plans.
আমি প্রিয়ব্রত বর্তমান থেকে এসেছিলাম. থ্যাংক ইউ.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Jackson, just now you said you are offering the penetration pricing for the customers, right? But it's quite contradictory কি ম্যাডাম আপনি যেটা বললেন যে এটা নেগোসিয়েশনের ব্যাপার আছে. তো ধরুন আমার যদি বাজেট 10 টাকা হয়, এবার ধরুন আমি ওটাকেই আমি পুট আপ করলাম, তো আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি ধরুন যারা ড্রাইভার্স তারা যদি অফার করে আমাকে ধরুন 10 টাকার কাছাকাছি বা 10 টাকার বেশি, তাহলে আমাকে তো সেটাই নিতে হবে. ধরুন উনি অফার করলেন, লাস্ট প্রাইস অফার করলেন 11 টাকা, তাহলে আমাকে তো সেই 11 টাকা নিতে হবে. তাহলে আমি তো বাজেট ফেল হয়ে গেলে আমি কী করে ক্যারি করবো আর?
Absolutely, sir. First of all, sir, the app আমাদের অপশনটা ডেফিনেটলি আছে নেগোসিয়েশন. We have also kept a margin. আমরা একটা মার্জিন, কেন দেখুন হেলথকে অ্যাম্বুলেন্স একটা চালাতে একটা you need that money. আমরা আপনাকে ফ্রি অ্যাম্বুলেন্স যদি বলে দিই, তাহলে the entire infrastructure, the entire mechanism changes. So আপনি যেটা বলছেন, আপনাকে একটা আমরা উইন্ডো দিয়েছি, it's there in the app. 20 to 30% negotiate করতে পারবেন। Okay, after that you still feel, we've had cases like that না আমি একদমই যেতে পারবো না, এই প্রাইসটাও একটু বেশি, please contact 1800-270-911-911, our toll-free number, and just place your request. We have listened to people's requests and offered them more discounts. We have done it.
Thank you for the insight and for the clarifications on the questions asked. Now we can have the vote of thanks by Mr. Rakshan Khan.
I, on behalf of the directors and the other members of the Ambipalm family, would like to thank Mr. Abhay Chatterjee and the esteemed members of the press for spending some time with us this evening. I'm sure by now you would have realized that Ambipalm is not just a business to us. This is much more. In a country like India with limited resources, we have to race to save more lives. Let us all be a part of this noble cause and noble journey. I would now like to invite Mr. Abhay Chatterjee and the directors, Mr. Leonard Jackson and Ms. Doris Pradhan, to flag off the ambulances waiting in the parking area. A great start towards the betterment of West Bengal. After that, after the flagging, I would request the members of the press, all to present, to join us for high tea. I would also like to make an announcement that we will be available for interactions. In case of anybody who wants to have an interaction with us, we are available. Bhalo thakben, shushto thakben, and let's flag off the ambulances. Thank you.